Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Run Your Day podcast. Dan Hafner joining you here today. I'm excited for this one. This one came to me last night, and I just wanted to go off about this today. So this one will be interesting. The coupon mentality. This will get spicy, my friends. I'm excited about this one. Thank you for joining. So, man, I know I'm gonna get in trouble with my wife when she hears this. I can just know, like, with what I'm gonna talk about, it's gonna be controversial for sure. But that's kind of the point of things nowadays. So, what I got to thinking about last night was a trend I've noticed with a lot of people. And this is just it's reflective of a mentality. There's this coupon mentality among a lot of people where we'll do anything to save a buck, right? We won't buy things without using a coupon. There always has to be a deal going. That's why you see commercials all day long on TV, social media, radio of buy one get one free or 50% off this or whatever it is. And I get it. Like it is a good business tactic. I'm learning that as well. Like you have to give people offers in order to make things worth their while, right? But we've become so saturated in the society, I think, with needing a deal and being like just having this race to the bottom of just needing to save a dollar anywhere that's possible, right? And I think this bleeds over into areas outside of money, right? You start to think, well, what can I do to hack my life to make these things better? What can I do to run my day better? Like, what hacks or can you give me, Dan? What hacks can you give me that lead to better organization and better life skills and better mentality? And if you haven't figured it out by now, there's no freaking hack. There's no coupon. There's no coupon you can use and redeem to be like, hey, you know what? Yeah, I wanna get a promotion. Can I just redeem this coupon and become supervisor now? like, like, what? Are you kidding me? No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. You gotta earn that shit. You know what I mean? So, um, and I think, well, I said I was gonna get in trouble. I think my wife's a lot like this. She is. Especially when it comes to saving money. And I get it. Like she's very good. She gets us a lot of deals on things, and I'm not knocking her for that. Um, and if you are like that, like more power to you. Like there's a lot to be said about especially when it comes to being frugal and being getting the most for your money, the biggest bang for your buck. That's a skill. That's an art, right? Being able to scour, whether you use like eBay, it's like something that gives you money back, or just Amazon deals, or like whatever it might be. Like more power to you if you can get good deals on things, right? But what I'm trying to say here is that as applied to other areas of your life and applied to success in general, like you can't do that. I thought that you could do that for a long time. Like I thought that if I got into certain groups, if I paid for certain coaching, if I got involved in programs, or I got the right piece of software, or I got this cool microphone I use for my podcast, like all this stuff would just magically make things work. Like that was my whatever the next shiny object thing that I wanted was the key to the success. Like that's what I thought for a long time. And I realized I was in this coupon mentality mode as far as like, making a bigger impact, doing other things in my life and just getting the things I wanted, right? And, you know, luckily I realized over time that there's no shortcut to any of that. Like you can have all the freaking resources in the world. Like you could have the state of the art equipment. Like I could have a $50,000 podcast room in here with shit on the walls and, you know, microphone arms everywhere and like the latest recording studio and all that cool stuff, like nice Nikon cameras. I could dump thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into having the best equipment. But guess what? It doesn't make your podcast any better, right? You can buy all kinds of stuff for your desk. Like you can buy the latest organizational things. You can go to Staples and drop $500 on crap, just like planners and notebooks and the nicest pens and the new laptop and like all this other shit. And it doesn't make you more productive, right? You can go buy all the workout programs, all the supplements, all the or the personal trainers, the gym memberships, all that stuff, but it doesn't make you more fit. Like you have to do the work. You can't just get these things and think that they're the coupon, the ticket to you getting the shit that you want. It doesn't work that way. And there's so many people that operate in this way. And I know because I see it in everyday life. Like I've observed this shit in so many people. And it just, it angers me so much. Like clearly, I told you it was gonna get spicy today, my friends. I told you. But it's frustrating to see so many people just want this shortcut to success. But I get it. I get it. You know, I was there for a long time, and I mean, it's just you're cheating yourself. There's no one you're cheating except you. You know what I mean? Like if you just expect that, you know, just go off on your own and do something and find results in a month or overnight. Like there's so many digital marketing things out there now that just like if you scroll through social media and look how I made $10 million in 6 months doing this. It's like, okay, maybe you did do that. Maybe that's real. But you know what you're not showing is all the other shit that you had to go through for years leading up to those 30 days that actually made that possible. You know, like I see that stuff all the time because I follow all kinds of entrepreneur stuff, digital marketing, like whatever on my social media. You know, the Facebook algorithm has us all figured out. It's invasive in our lives. It's ridiculous. They know what you want. They know you before you even know what you want. You know what I mean? So I see ads like this all the time, and I'm like, okay, I get it. That's cool and all. Good for you if that is true. But you know, like why aren't you willing to talk about like you're promoting the coupon mentality? Like, oh, just click and join my program and I'll teach you how to start a 7-figure business right off in 30 days. It's like you're full of shit, man. Like you are so full of shit. There's so many people out there that want this stuff. Like, hell yeah. If I saw that, oh man, if I could start a 7-figure business in a month, like, yeah, sign me up, man. Okay. Shit doesn't exist, okay? Like it just doesn't exist. Nobody's gonna get crazy body results in 30 days. Nobody's gonna get crazy awesome, you know, nobody's gonna lose 100 pounds in 30 days. Like, granted, there are exceptions to the rule. I get this. There are people that redeem coupons that get crazy awesome deals. Like I'm not disqualifying that. I get it. There's exceptions. There's crazy things happen in this world that I can't even fathom. I get it. But the rule, like there's exceptions to every rule, but the rule is, you know, there is no coupon. There's no shortcut to this stuff. There was a guy, I forget his name. One of the guys, he broke the 2-hour marathon record. This had never been done before in human history. You know, you like Roger Bannister, the first man to run a mile in under 4 minutes. For so long, people thought that this wasn't humanly possible. No one could run a mile in under 4 minutes. And then Roger Bannister did it and proved that it was doable. Like people saw him do it, right? And this guy just, I think it was a week or two ago, he broke the 2-hour mark for a marathon, 26.2 miles. Unfreaking believable. Like that is obscene. My best half marathon time is higher than that. Like I ran a half marathon. He ran twice the distance that I did. Like that's incredible. And this guy had such humble origins. Like I said, I forget his name. I didn't think to research it before. I wasn't even going to talk about it, but it's incredible. But what people don't like, that's the first time I've heard of him. What you don't see is the years of training, of running, of lifting, of eating right, of taking care of his body, of just making everything an absolute science full on 100% commitment to that, to actually break that record. And now forever, he's going to go down forever, like the new Roger Bannister. He will be known forever as the person that broke the 2-hour marathon mark. Like, it's humanly possible now. A human has done that. And maybe you're not trying to do those big things in life. Maybe you're just trying to get a new job. Maybe you just want to start a business. Maybe you just want a new relationship or a better relationship, or you just want to just show up better as a person in your life, right? Well, just applying everything that I've been talking about to that in everyday life. There's no coupon. There's no coupon. You have to put in the work. Like, you have to put in the time. You have to put in the mat time, just like wrestlers talk about. The more time you spend on the mat, the better you get. Like, you got to put in the mat time. You got to put in the mat time in your relationship. You got to have the tough conversations. You can't just be like, oh, well, I'm just going to say this one nice thing and then it's going to change everything. No, if you've been showing up like a dick forever, like, it's not going to change one thing, by you saying one thing or doing one cool thing or taking her out on a date or whatever. You can't just expect to eat healthy for a week and then be like, oh, well, I didn't see results, so it's not working. Cut the coupon mentality. That's all I want you to remember from this episode. Cut the coupon mentality from your life. Think about it like this. If you're willing to pay full price for something, like, you expect to get more, right? Like, I was just looking at a thing for a guy to help me out with this podcast here on Fiverr. If you don't know, Fiverr is like a little website where people will do that. You can outsource a whole bunch of things for real cheap, right? And they all have packages, like something, I'm going to drive people to your website for $5, or for $10, you get this upgrade, or for $20, you get this premium package, right? Well, if I just had the coupon mentality, I'm like, well, I just want something. I want as cheap as possible, $5, like, cool, do this. But your results are lower. You get what you pay for. Now, if I paid the $20, which is still not a lot of money, but still, like, it's a way better package. He drives more traffic. I get more results, more bonuses, all this cool stuff. I got what I paid for. But if I went the coupon route, the $5 cheap route, like, you got to expect low results. So you just have to be willing to be like, okay, I need to pay the price now to get the bigger benefits down the road. And it's tough. It's tough. I get it. I've been there. I still do it sometimes. And just have to realize, like, it's okay to coupon in your life, when it comes to money, when saving money, like, I'm all about that. But when it comes to other things and getting the other things in other domains of your life, there's no coupon that exists. No coupon that exists. So my question for you today, analyze your own life. Where have you had this coupon mentality? Is it inside of your body? Do you think like, oh, just signing up for gym membership as a resolution is my coupon? Do you have it in your relationship? Do you have it in your business, in a career? Where do you have this coupon mentality? Because I can almost bet that you have it somewhere. You're thinking that there's a shortcut somewhere, and there's really not. And you just have to be willing to pay the price. Okay? So that's my question and my challenge for you guys today. Analyze your own life and think about that. All right, so that's going to wrap up the show. Appreciate you guys joining. As always, head over to runyourday.run for some additional resources and cool things over there. All right, that's going to sign off. Appreciate it. Really appreciate you guys coming on, listening every day. Hope you're enjoying the reboot still. Dan Hafner signing off. Make it a great rest of your day.
Thank you for listening to the Run Your Day podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, feel free to share today's show with friends and family. Until next time, have a great day.